everybody, welcome back to Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin, out on another little super windy stealth camp. I just walked a few miles through the city. I am now right on the border of the city, and I'm gonna camp in some woods right over there. Should be a fun one tonight, but a windy one. I originally had designs on camping somewhere else, but it was so swampy and it's so windy. I'll save that one for later. But for now, let's get going because it's gonna get dark relatively soon. Spring has sprung here in New York. It's about 70 degrees, perfect. Oh man, this is the move. I'll tell you what. It's you know, it's fun camping in cold weather, but it's also nice to be able to camp in 70-degree weather. I don't think that's controversial to say. Such a weird area. Just eerie vibes around here, especially with the overcast sky. But I'm coming up on the entrance to this forest soon, just in a minute here. I'll pop in, I'll probably set my bag down and take a look around. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna set up. I have kind of an idea, but not quite sure nevertheless. Okay, there is a pre-established trail right there. Let's go. Nobody's around. Let's see, there's mud at the entrance. The only footprints I see, there's a couple of fresh bike footprints, a couple of fresh bike prints. That and deer. I only saw the two bike prints, a front and a back tire. There are other exits to this place, but there is a chance that there's somebody back here. Yeah, here's all I can see, the very clear bike trail ahead of me. I'm in this clearing here, probably where deer hang out and sleep. I'm gonna go, there's like some brush back there. I'm gonna put my pack down and see if there's another spot. Sorry, I thought I heard a bike. It wasn't a bike, it was, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a bike. Maybe it was a bike. I don't know, let's get out of here. Lost the bike tracks, which is probably a good thing. This is kind of a decent place to camp, but I am going to put my pack down here and walk around, see if anyone else is camping here, and see if there's a better spot to camp. Because this spot is just like okay, you know what I'm saying? Not great, not a bad spot. It's just like okay. We can do better, maybe. Let's find out. This spot wouldn't actually be too bad for a tent. I'll have to keep that in mind. Not amazing hammock trees, suitable, with a couple of options. Some old like I don't know what kind of tree this is, like old apple trees or old cherry trees or something. They're not fruit producing, but that's just kind of what the trees look like. And then right here next to me is kind of just this random gorge. You wouldn't expect it to be here, right next to the expressway, right next to the airport. There's a gorge. Don't see any non-natural looking colors so far. That's a good sign. Wonderful. The last time I took a stroll around a forest right before I camped there, I scared somebody away. That was odd. Hope the same thing doesn't happen this time. It's actually kind of nice out here. It's kind of just like this secret grove next to a highway. Just game trails, some trash. Oh, this area wouldn't be too bad, but it's not really any hammock trees. Great for tents, for sure. Not really great for anything else. There's almost a maze of little trails back here. Some game, some not so game. Oh, is that what I think it is? That's either a weird looking branch or a big deer skull with an antler on it. Let's go find out. Sir, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to Small Plots, the Small Plots YouTube channel. Sir, I think he's ignoring me on purpose. That was a very rude deer skull. As I was looking at it, some cyclists went by on the trail, and I realized how close I was to the trail right there, so I will not be camping in the deer head section of the forest. Then a helicopter flew pretty close over me. Didn't see me. I don't think it was looking for me. Alright, well, I don't see any better place to hang a hammock, and doesn't look like there's any other tents set up around here, which is really my only concern. Didn't want to disturb anybody's like life and stuff. So windy. They're only right over there. Keep getting the feeling I'm gonna look over and just like see somebody. Not like nefarious, just, you know, also walking around exploring. I think I'm satisfied. I don't have a ton of time before the sun sets, so I think I'm gonna go back to where I set my pack down and set up camp. That's what you do. That's what you do when you're camping. Let's go. Okay, so I did find something right next to where I'm planning on setting up. Let me investigate to see if it's worthy of being scared of, or wary of anyway. It does look more like a camp, like a fun camp, than like a homeless camp. Looks like there's some like bug spray, stuff like that. So this has probably been here since the summer. You don't need bug spray in the winter. Got some tiki torches, nice little fire ring, probably set up a tent. Oh, I got a poop trowel. Well, at least they're being safe with the poo-poo, but they're not being like super safe with the gloves. You know, I'm starting to have like a flashback memory. I gotta check Instagram real quick. I think whoever camped here may have tagged me in the post. This may be a camp that a subscriber went on. I'm gonna check right now. Yeah, so no worries. This is where a subscriber camped and posted it on Instagram and tagged me. That's pretty funny. It was weird that I recognized it. And I wasn't, when they tagged me and told me, I wasn't quite sure where it was they were talking about. They said it was near a spot that I had camped before. And well, there it is. That's cool. I'm glad people are getting out there. I'm glad I'm inspiring people to get out there in the city and camp. But please clean up the camp. That's if you're gonna emulate what me and other stealth campers do, please clean up the camp. That was pretty messy up there. Oh my gosh, this wind is making it so difficult to set up with the tarp, but I got it. All of the corners, all the tie outs have rocks on them because the ground here is terrible. It's full of rocks, it's full of old slag, some industrial waste. So I had to put the stakes in and then cover the rope with bigger rocks. And I hope that stays. One more phase of setting up, and that's getting my sleeping pad ready, which should be the easiest. The wind probably won't catch it. Maybe I can just hold it up to the wind and it will fill up automatically with the power of nature. But I'm not, instead of waiting for the power of nature, I'm going to use the power of man. Yeah, that's how you do it. Not the most stealthy thing in the world, but I mean, it's so loud here. This is not good to be heard by anyone. I can barely hear it. It's right in my face. Breaking into the beverage center today. Got a classic Space Kitty classic small plots adventure. Calls for a classic small plots beer. Space Kitty, if you're not aware, is sort of the beer that I drink a lot on the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, please subscribe. We go on all sorts of weird urban camping adventures and things of this nature. Anyway, let's break into that beverage center, shall we? Oh. Smells illegal. That's the taste of, all right, everything's set up and it's time to camp. It just occurred to me that I set up my sleeping pad and then didn't put anything on top of that, so I should do that soon. Put my pack on top of it, weight it down. I don't know if the camera's picking up. There's the windy setup there. It is quite windy. I'm also kind of on top of a little bit of a hill. Below me is the expressway, lots of traffic. It's rush hour, so there's tons of people driving by, not knowing I'm here. Kind of stinks, things like traffic. And then across the street from that is the airport. I've already seen several giant jets coming and going, jetting here and jetting there. So next week, guys, the long-awaited collaboration number 3 with Sam Bananas will be posted in just a couple of days. Sam and I are going out filming, and by the time you see this video, that will be done. That will have happened, and so it's in the works. You should see it next week or the week after. So keep your eyes peeled for Sam Bananas X Small Plots Numero 3. Does that sound like a horn? We got dirt bikers coming around. I saw 2 of them. There might be 3. I don't think I have anything to worry about. They're probably just locals riding around this area. You saw the area before. It happened, go check out last week. I did a live stream. It happened on the stream. There's a dirt bike here. Just about to sign off. There's a dirt bike here. A couple of dirt bikes. There's a few dirt bikes here. It scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, well, I should probably get off the live stream and film some stuff. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget to everybody do episode of Small Plots and the stream. And I had to end the stream pretty quickly so I could film and pay attention and not yell. I don't think they have any reason to come down here, although I could be super wrong. Oop. Step on the tarp. I don't want to like give myself away too much. You know, I was wondering if I'd see dirt bikers, but the mud on the trail leading up here didn't have any tire tracks like that. I think if I just stay over there, they shouldn't see me. I don't think there'd be a problem. I just want to stay hidden. It's a stealth camp. Yeah, I think they're just riding around. I don't see them. And it's too loud next to me to hear them. Oh, there's another one. Nah. I might be able to hear them. That might have been it. That might have been them leaving. A quick little bop around. Should I just drop trowel and run out of the forest? They stopped right there. They might be aware of me, and they might be doing the same thing to me that I'm doing to them, just sort of apprehensively looking. Okay, I gotta wait till they're gone before I gotta wait for them to be gone before I can start. I want to eat. I'm gonna need light for that. It's kind of getting, the camera's not showing it, but it's getting kind of dark. I hear them. They're yelling. Are they yelling at me? I hear them. They're like right there. I don't know if the camera's picking up. I can't see them. I can hear them. Yeah, they're just going up the trail. I think there's 2 of them. Yeah, I think they're just riding around. I think they're just having fun. Just like some locals. I'd rather them do this than ride on the city streets, which they love to do. I don't think I have anything to worry about. Just kind of startled me to see people and hear people. I just don't want them to come down here. And if they do, I want to catch it on camera. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on them for a minute. I'm getting really hungry. I think it's time to eat. Well, it's been a while, guys. So today we have some tuna creations. I used to go crazy on the tuna creations. It's been a minute. Sorry, it's a little dark. It's getting dark, and the dirt bikers are afoot, and I don't want to have a big light shining on me, completely giving away my position. So I'll boost the exposure and post or something. I'm going to try 3 different kinds of tuna creations. We got hot buffalo, honey barbecue, and just jalapeno. So I'm gonna try each one and kind of see which one I like best. Seems pretty straightforward, but maybe I'll be surprised and you'll be surprised as well. First up, we're gonna do the jalapeno. Just looking around for the dirt bikers. So weird. Oh, this is gonna be tough to do. I gotta put this in the tortilla. Just dump it in, I guess. Just one-handed tuna creations. I didn't bring a chair or anything like that to this trip. So it's just full on standing up. We're here. Alright, I think that's it. Now I'm seeing something interesting about this. Gosh. Seeing something interesting about this jalapeno tuna creation. And that it kind of appears to have a lot of red in it. Not a lot of green. Gotta do this fast. Light's not getting any better. Okay. Okay. All right. That just tastes like tuna, but like with a kick. Not bad, but it's not special. It's just tuna. The aforementioned kick is not overwhelming. It's actually pretty nice. It's like it's a little slow burn. I like this. It's not trying to be anything that it isn't. Up next, honey barbecue. Pretty dark. Okay, next up is honey barbecue. See how that goes. And I'll do the buffalo, which I've had many times. I've had the honey barbecue many times too. So far, my reigning favorite is the buffalo, just because it tastes like buffalo. A lot of them just kind of taste like the tuna. But this honey barbecue I remember liking when I tried it before, so here we go. That's really good. I like the honey barbecue a lot. Easy camping meals. I'm coming out here with a 25-liter rucksack. And I have a lot of space, so things like tuna creations are perfect. All right, last up in this dark, dark camera, got the buffalo. Had the buffalo out before. Let's have the buffalo again. Wow. Might be a toss-up. Might be a toss-up between the honey barbecue and the buffalo. They just taste like the thing, you know? Jalapeno is just tuna with spice. Pretty good. Guys, get yourself some tuna creations and create your own small plots experience. I'm sitting underneath my tarp. The wind is just untenable. It's totally insane. It's getting worse and worse and windier and windier. And I don't really have it. I didn't bring a chair, so my hammock is where I can sit, and the tarp is doing nothing to block any of the wind. It's like getting a little chilly. It's still about 60 degrees Fahrenheit out. You can see the the wind just blowing the tarp, sorry, the weather shelter, just into me. So this is going to be a fun night. I got to retighten everything before I go to bed. But for now, this is it. Me kind of just staying out of the wind as much as I possibly can, which is like none. Yeah, I mean, you can see clearly just open. I mean, it's a tent, isn't it? Or a tarp. It's not a tent at all. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to open up a new Space Kitty and kind of just sit here and relax. My butt is warm. Yeah. a stick just cracked. I don't know what that was, but the wind has kind of died down. I don't know, something's behind me right now. As soon as I started recording, I heard a stick crack. But the wind has died down a little bit. Not too bad. It's still windy, but it's not like gusting like it was, so that's nice. Just kind of enjoying chilling in the hammock and listening to the sounds of the expressway. Well, you know, it's been a fun night, but I think it's time for bed. And unless anything like just totally like, oh my god, what even is that, happens in the middle of the night, I'll see you guys in just a second. All things considered, really not that bad. Sleep last night, it's just tough next to the expressway, especially at night when it does get a little quieter and then just one random loud car drives by and you're like, ooh, you know. But overall, I feel pretty refreshed. It's kind of a chilly morning. I gotta start packing up and get moving. I have about an hour, 15-minute walk through the city home, so hopefully that will warm me up. It's kind of a pretty morning. The sun coming through. Look at that sun, huh? That's the definition of beautiful. The sun. We'll get a look over at the weird giant gorge ravine, an appropriately placed ravine. Yeah, look at that. Unforgettable. All packed up, we're ready to get out of here. The sun is shining through. It's pretty good. It's warming up, or maybe I'm warming up, I'm not really sure. I've got to give this ceremonial goodbye. Small plot. You've been a wonderful camping site. A good little small plot here we had today. Now, all night I've kind of been hearing like what sounds like talking in this direction. I don't know, like if that's just, you know, stuff that's not talking, sounds like talking, because there's just this incredible consistent din, or if somebody started camping here. Looks like the messy campsite is clear of people, but this is going to be fun. The fun thing, not the challenge, but the fun thing, is I'm going to be jumping right onto a bike path, a walking path, so somebody could be out walking their dog or having a little morning jog, and then I will just be, you know, a story they can tell their co-workers. This guy just popped out of the woods. He's clearly camping right next to 390 there. Okay. Yeah, I can actually see the trail pretty good. Wait, no, that's not even it. That's that's just another part of this area. Okay. So I'm on the, wow, already so much quieter over here. But this is where I saw last night the dirt bikers. They were coming in here. They were coming in hot. They were dirting and biking. Like I said, better in here than on the city streets, you hooligans. Okay, now I can see the path. Oh, my shoe's untied. This is terrible timing. How did this happen to me? Real. The dirt bike tracks. You know, I'm gonna go this way. Ha, nobody. One of these days, I'm gonna pop out, someone's gonna be like right where I jump out of the forest, and they're gonna be like, oh! It's gonna happen. But not today. Today, just a nice, peaceful, beautiful walk home through the city. Ooh, starting to get a little toasty actually. This I'm wearing 3 layers and they are beginning to be a little moist. That's all right. That's pretty fun camp last night. Had some tuna creations, had some space kitties. I mean, hey, what more of a small plot do you want there? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, this has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, everybody, new episodes of Small Plots every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. You know, sometimes I'll do a stealth camp, sometimes I'll do just a regular camp that's not stealthy at all. Sometimes I do things that aren't camping. Well, thanks for watching here till the end, everybody, and I'll catch you on that. I wonder what those dirt bikers were thinking when they were driving through there nexty. Mwah. Rough.